Lovely. So I'll pop Ryan on there for you. All right. Lovely.
Thanks. What size that chin on the telly? I don't like that. I'll have to lose some weight.
He's been recorded as well.
Ryan, congratulations. You've just beaten the world champion on your World Grand Prix debut. Just tell us how you're feeling after that.
Yeah, I'm obviously very happy with that performance. Yeah, exactly what I had envisioned in my head before the game.
Your doubling was absolutely, nearly flawless tonight. I mean, do you actually like this double start format? Is that something you've been practicing a lot for this week?
Yeah, definitely. My whole career has been building up to this tournament because that's my strength, is hitting doubles, and this tournament plays to my strengths.
You're expecting a little bit more from Peter tonight. He didn't quite see him himself, but it didn't affect your own game.
Yeah, definitely. I thought it would be much tougher than what it was. I'm going to give myself credit for putting him under pressure every leg by getting off straight away.
You've had some great wins recently. Obviously, we saw you win in the Summer Series, but where does this one rank?
Yeah, probably up there, number 2 behind the World Championship debut performance, getting the quarterfinal. That's still bigger than this.
Are you confident you can follow this up? I mean, could you be a dark horse this week?
Yeah, very confident now. Yeah, I'm going to make it really tough for anybody to beat me.
And it's Dave Chisholm up next. We saw him average 102.8 tonight. How much are you looking forward to that game?
Yeah, I watched Dave play. He was absolutely brilliant. But let's see if he can match that performance next time, because I'm going to put him under pressure every leg.
Brilliant. Thanks, Ryan. Well played tonight.
Ryan, you said it's all been leading up to this. I mean, what experience have you got in this sort of format before, in maybe even at a local level?
I've got no experience whatsoever playing this format, but this has always been my favourite tournament to watch before I became professional, and I practice doubles a lot. That's my strength, and this tournament is the only one really that gives me a bit of an advantage, I think, and that gives you confidence, and it really shows, because I've had a bad record on the stage, to be fair, other than a few lucky wins a couple of years ago in the World Championship when players didn't play very well against me. But I think that's probably the best I've ever played on the stage, and I think it's down to the format really, and the confidence that it gives us.
Yeah. But you weren't happy after the performance of the World Match Play. Does this make up for
that? It's difficult to compare the two tournaments. I think I try and just take each match as it comes. Simon played well against me. That he pretty much done what I did. Peter Wright today, he didn't miss any doubles.
How much of a confidence boost is this? Because beating obviously the world champion is something that you don't take lightly.
Yeah, absolutely massive. I was just saying in another interview that I've had a bit of a bad run of form lately, where I've struggled, and especially with the scoring. And I've always said you're only one good performance away from being back in top form, and I think this is the performance that can kickstart the rest of the season for me, and hopefully I'll do well in the last few tournaments that are left.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much, Ryan.
Thanks, mate.
I suppose, Ryan, do you have a magnet for that double 16? You seem to really like it there tonight, and it seemed to be the go-to dart for you on so many occasions.
Yeah, there's been periods in like the last few years where I've spent just 1 or 2 hours a day just throwing a double 16. I've honestly have prepared for a lot of years for this tournament, and qualifying for it was massive, and I knew I had to prove myself today, and I'm really glad that I did do it.
And I suppose on flip side as well, we saw Snakebite. He was going for the double 20s an awful lot, and it wasn't falling for him, and it was sort of deflating his sort of confidence. But every time that didn't go for him, you were able to punish him with the double straight after. And how important was that when he had a sort of a bit of a miss, and you could obviously see it was getting to him?
Yeah, body language is a big thing in darts. It's all psychological. If you see your opponent struggling, it gives you a boost, something like that. When I'm playing, I try not to show any emotion at all, but sometimes it's difficult.
Yeah, and I suppose it's two form guys meeting in the next round. Your form, your percentage was up there nearly 100. Dave Chisnell was up there in 100 as well. And I suppose the key for the next round is who's going to maintain it at that level. I suppose that's the point. If you drop below that 100% average, as we're seeing here in this tournament, you're going to have an early exit and the bags are going to be packing. You really need to push past that now to even go further.
Yeah, I think just I can only try my best each game and see what happens. But I'll be impressed if Dave matches that performance again. I don't think he will. I think I'll put him under all sorts of pressure and try and get him that way.
Best of luck, Ryan. A terrific performance there tonight, taking down the world champion. You've made headlines in the opening round and fully deserved. And best of luck in the next round.
Thank you. Cheers, bud.
Lovely. Thanks, Jim.